Hello guys, and welcome back to a new video. Today's video is going to be on algebraic equations. So I'm going to be going over some basic algebraic equations and you can see how I solve them. Okay, so for this first equation we're going to have x squared plus 4 equals let's say 20. Great. So the first way we're going to work this out is we're going to do the same to both sides. So first we're going to minus 4 from both sides, which means that it will become this equation: x squared equals 16. And in this equation we want to solve for x. Okay, so now we're going to find the square root of each. So square root of x squared equals square root of 16. This is going to be our equation. Okay, so the square root of a squared number is always just the number that is being squared. So this means that x equals the square root of 16. So what squared equals 16? We know that 3 squared is 9 and that 5 squared is 26. So it must be in between them, which is 4. 4 squared, 4 times 4, is 16. So x equals 4 in this case. Okay, the next equation is going to be x minus y plus 2x. Okay, so we're going to work this equation out, but we're going to have another equation. So this other equation is going to be x equals 3y plus 2. So now we're going to substitute x for that. Okay, so this will equal 3y plus 2 minus y plus 2 times 3y plus 2. Great. So 3y plus 2 minus y is 2y plus 2 plus, and then 2 times 3y is 6y plus 4. So this becomes 8y plus 6. So this is the answer to our equation: 8y plus 6. Great. Okay, now on to our next equation. Our next equation can be 4 over, actually, x over 4 equals y minus 6 over 4. So we're going to work, and then this will be our x equation, and then we're going to have another equation like this. Okay, yx. Okay, so x divided by 4 equals y minus 6 over 4. We'll just multiply it by 4. This will give us x equals y minus 6. So if we plug x into this equation here, we only have one variable, so we can simplify this. So this becomes y times y minus 6. So this is going to equal y squared minus 6y. Perfect. Now, our last equation is going to be this. X squared plus 3 actually no, I'll read it. Our last equation is going to be 3x plus 2y. Great. So this is going to equal, well, we don't know. So we're going to set x to y squared. Okay? And we're going to set y to 2. So now we plug in 3y squared plus 2 by 2. Then we need to know what this equals. So 2 times 2 here, this is going to equal 4. And then 3 times y squared is 3y squared. And then y equals 2, so 2 squared. So this is going to equal 4 plus 2 to the power of 2 equals 4. So 3 times 4 is 12 equals 16. Great. So this is some simple algebraic equations, and the algebraic equations are very cool. Actually, I'll show you a few more to do with another rule. So this rule here is, let's say x plus y equals b. So we can solve for x here by minusing y. So if you minus y, you have to do the same to one side, and then you have to do the same to the other side. So x plus y minus y is x. So x equals b, and then you have to minus y from it as well, because you have to do the same to both sides. So x equals b minus y. Great. So this is a standard rule to use in algebra, and it is very helpful when doing problems like optimization and other things like that later in maths. So I'm going to give you another equation. Let's say 2 times 4x equals 160. Okay, so the way we can do this is doing what we do to one side the same to the other side. So you could multiply these first, but for the sake of this, I'm going to do the same to what I do one side to the other side. So I'm going to divide by 2, as we have a 2 here, and then we divide this by 2. So this becomes 4x equals 160 over 2, which in turn equals 4x equals 80. Great. So now we need to divide by 4. And this will give us what x equals. Divide by 4. Okay? So 4x divided by 4 equals x. So x equals 800 over 4. 80 over 4, sorry. 80 over 4 is 20. So x equals 20. we can plug this back into the equation 2 4x, and this will give us this here, this equals, work out what's inside the bracket. Inside the bracket we have 80, and then 2 times 80 is 160. So we know the answer to this equation. Great. Now, one last thing before I leave you. I have some very exciting news. We have a collaboration confirmed. So, we are going to collaborate on a video with my friend Kaylin Music. This video is going to be on optimization. So this video shall be released in maybe in the next couple of days. So look out for that. This video is going to be really good. Trust me. Okay, well, thank you for watching that today. And the key takeaway from today's video is the rule. The rule where you have to do the same to one side as the other. Great. So I'll see you in the next video on my collaboration. So see you next time.